Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video, and I'm here to give you some very interesting Batman v Superman news. Now, of course, as you already know or may not know, I haven't really talked about this yet, mostly due to the fact that I've been incredibly busy and hadn't really realistically have not had the time to talk about it. However, I'm here to talk about the official marketing for BVS, and of course, it's been skyrocketed with the help of Lex Luthor and LexCorp. If you already haven't, may or may not have known, of course, New York Comic Con is happening right now. Really awesome stuff. I wish I was there, mostly due to the fact that I want to freaking check out that freaking Nightmare Batman Mattel figure. I'm just saying, man, it's kind of sad. It's just very sad that we have to wait till spring of next year to, buy those Mattel BVS figures. But that's not the point of this topic video. Of course, we're here to talk about all things marketing and LexCorp and Lex Luthor and all this other kind of stuff. If you haven't noticed already, the marketing plan has been working pretty efficiently as of late, and they obviously had created an announcement video for, of course, New York Comic Con, but for LexCorp in general. And of course, there's that, there's the infamous, if I could go that far to call it, the infamous Fortune interview with the Lex Luthor character that Jesse Eisenberg will be playing in BVS. And of course, I'm just here to talk about the various aspects of both of these marketings, and of course the spoilers and or Easter eggs to what could may or may not happen in the overall expansion of the DC universe. Now, with that being said, the LexCorp announcement video is mostly for New York Comic Con goers, of course. It's for people who are like, oh, okay, if you're going to go there, you need to make sure to go check out the free portable phone chargers and the free Wi-Fi dedicated to you by LexCorp. LexCorp Wi-Fi. Very interesting stuff, really cool stuff. But the cool thing about all this stuff is that apparently we'll be getting a new secure operating system, and is the main focus of the announcement video, and it will be coming in winter of 2015 and what have you, which is really cool stuff. The interesting thing about this stuff is that I've heard a lot of fans speculate that could this be alluding to the possibility of Brainiac being in this universe. Now, the interface operating system could mean a lot of different things. We don't know the full extent of what that could really mean. I don't really understand what they're truly trying to go with this new marketing plan with LexCorp. I would have preferred like a Wayne Enterprises kind of thing going down, but whatever. LexCorp, really cool stuff. I like the design of like the overall animations of what they created for their little announcement video, which is pretty interesting. But could Brainiac, could he be created out of this operating system? I don't know. I feel like at this point juncture, it just feels like overreaching. However, there's been lots of talks about Brainiac possibly being the main bad guy for the first Justice League movie. So if Lex Luthor or LexCorp, if somehow creates Brainiac through this, new systems that they're trying to, I guess, allude to in these in this marketing for Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice, then maybe that could be really cool. I just think we have to wait and see what happens. We're going to have to wait till the winter. We have to wait till later this year to really get a grasp of the full extension of what this system, what Lex OS means, what Brainiac could ever fit into this whole thing. We're going to have to wait and see what that really means. But I just really thought the speculation was interesting and worth talking about, which is why I want to know everybody's personal thoughts on that. But moving off that, the thing that really catches my eye is the actual interview that LexCorp or Lex Luthor actually had with Fortune magazine. Now, a lot of people are mixed with this. A lot of people felt it was cheesy and stupid and unnecessary. A lot of people really liked it. I feel like it's kind of weird that they're treating this character, this fictional comic book character, as if he's a real person. I thought that in and of itself is just, boggles my mind. However, I thought there was nothing really wrong with the interview as is. It's pretty cool. We get a good grasp of Lex Luthor's history. We get to understand, his father. We get the maybe some kind of spoilers the dynamics of Lex Luthor's overall character in this universe and how he can expand in future movies, because, this is the new DC extended universe, you already know that every actor is probably contracted to be in multiple movies, regardless of, how we personally feel as an audience or how they personally feel as talent. They're contracted to be in multiple movies. So I'm pretty sure we will be seeing Lex Luthor in more movies other than BVS. At least that's what I'm hoping for. But the things that really popped into my, brain that really got to me in this interview was the references that he gave to, obviously, Wayne Enterprises, alluding to Bruce Wayne / Batman, but also Cord Industries, referencing to Ted Cord / Blue Beetle. That was the thing that really got to me. I mean, we already knew from day one that Warner Brothers has had big plans for Blue Beetle for a long time. We've heard Zack Snyder talk about him in interviews. We've heard that, CW Arrow was incapable of using the character because of Warner Brothers. And now, of course, prior to this interview, we heard that allegedly Warner Brothers is working on a Booster Gold Blue Beetle team-up movie with possibly Greg Berlanti directing and what have you. So there's a lot of really cool, interesting things to look forward to with this character. I just don't know where it can go. But I really appreciate the reference. I thought that was really interesting. So officially, in the DC Extended Universe, Ted Cord, Cord Industries, and possibly the Blue Beetle exist in this universe. Now, whether or not we're ever going to see him in the movies has yet to be presented. I doubt we're going to see him in BVS. I mean, maybe we'll see like a reference, like maybe like a Cord Industries building, maybe, kind of similar to how we saw, Wayne Enterprises in Man of Steel. So I think that's like the extent of like the capacity of how we will witness Blue Beetle. But beyond that, I really don't know. I mean, I really want to see him be in his own movie, or at least see him be a part of the Justice League in some capacity. But at this point, I think I just appreciate the fact that they referenced him, and the fact that he may obviously live in this extended universe, which is really badass and stuff. But moving off of that, off of the Cord Industry stuff, another real cool thing was the references to Kryptonite. As they were talking, the interview continues to go on, they talk about how Lex Luthor has a collection of, ancient crystals, meteorite crystals, which of course leads to Kryptonite. Now, as we all know, if you go back and check out the 2015 San Diego Comic-Con trailer, the second trailer, the most badass trailer I've ever seen in my life, there's a sequence where Lex Luthor is hovering over a green rock, which could more than likely be Kryptonite. Now, when they kind of mention the fact that he has a collection of meteorite crystals, I just think, like, what does that technically mean for the extent of this movie? Like, how much will Kryptonite be a factor in the movie? We don't know the full logistics of what Kryptonite means in this universe. We don't know if it could have the same effects on Superman that it has in the comic books or in the prior movies. We just don't know, and it really makes me think, it's like, okay, is that really like alluding to Kryptonite? Is the Kryptonite we see in the trailer actually Kryptonite, or is it something that Lex Luthor, as a scientist and as a businessman, has created technically for the sole purpose of destroying Superman? Is it actually a rock that came from space, or is it just a rock that he has taken from our planet to synthesize and, of course, create his own weapon against Superman? I really don't know, but I just really enjoyed the reference to Kryptonite, and the fact that, ironically enough, Lex Luthor has a collection of meteorite crystals in his, his lair, his secret evil lair, if you will. Really funny stuff. But that being said, that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about. Cord Industries reference, Blue Beetle living in our universe, living in the DC universe, really awesome stuff. Could Brainiac ever show up, and is he connected to this LexCorp secure operating system titled Lex OS? Could that be a possibility? I don't know. Let me know what you personally think. And of course, Lex Luthor's collection of Kryptonite. What do you think that personally means? Do you think Kryptonite will be a major factor in the movie? Do you think it's something that he creates, or is it something that falls into our planet and he synthesizes into Kryptonite? Let me know your personal speculations all in the comment section below. And of course, you can go and check out the LexCorp website. It's pretty interesting. There's not really anything on there specifically that's completely intriguing, other than the announcement video that they created for New York Comic Con, And of course, you see the LexCorp logo, which is pretty cool, and obviously the title, the text that's dedicated to the logo, which is "Let's build a better tomorrow today," and then various stuff like that. And of course, the Lex Luthor Twitter that they created specifically for the character, which I found completely interesting. You can go follow that as well. Just very interesting stuff. I really can't wait to see what the future of this marketing could go. And also, isn't it kind of weird, like, that the little Earth planet for Lex OS or LexCorp in general, doesn't it the pattern feel a lot like Hive? Do you think Hive has anything to do with LexCorp or have anything to do with this universe? I just wanted to put it out there, because when I saw this little spherical kind of orb kind of explode and have this little weird pattern when they're talking about LexCorp, it has the same pattern as Hive. So I was just wondering, is Hive a part of this universe as well, the DC Extended Universe? Very interesting stuff. I'm just fully excited for this universe to finally be something. And hell, 6 months away for Batman v Superman to officially come out in theaters. Can't wait for that. But overall, comment below. Let me know what you personally think. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Josh12. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. And I hope you guys enjoy. This has been Josh12.